You know, it's kind of customary for me to fall in love with my nurse.
Well, then just think of me as your doctor, Hans. I think it's just a sprain. Have you ever broken it before?
Probably.
Probably. Say it was a jogging accident. It happened about 2 days ago, okay? Do you heal fast?
Look, I performed with both legs in a cast and my back in a brace. Who needs to heal?
I know people have paid to watch you crash. But we're paying you to come through. Now, you cut it much too close with that van, and look what it got you. Now, are you going to behave? Or do we have to find another dive?
You sure there's no German blood in you?
I win my wars.
To a job well done. How does it feel to be rich?
So far, all I feel is wet. Hey, when are we gonna get it?
And they stopped searching for it.
How long?
How's everyone say?
Well, it shouldn't be. You work for the company. What's the procedure?
My dear Mr. Lasky, we've just made off with a fortune that took decades to amass. One can hardly speak of standard procedure.
I don't think we've put in this much time to get impatient now. Why don't we say 60 days?
60 days? If you think my brother and I are gonna sit around here feeding mosquitoes for 60 days, you better think about it again.
You don't have to sit around here. Drive to Rio and we'll send for you when the time comes.
What do you think about that, little brother?
I think it's just great. Gee, I can see it now. Somebody forgot to call Warren and Lloyd. I guess we'll have to split up the emeralds without them. They didn't want any emeralds anyway.
People who don't trust people are usually people who can't be trusted, Warren. And trust is a pretty important part of this operation, don't you think?
Do you want me to tell you what I think about you and your uptown talk? All right. Come on, take it
60
easy.
days it is. If the heat's still on then, we set another date.
Hey, I'm sorry. Maybe we ought to take a drive to Rio. I've had enough peace and quiet to last me a lifetime. Come on.
Careful. Watch the flaps.
Oh, this is great. Darling, this is going to be the most wonderful honeymoon anybody ever had.
Nag. Oh, they promised me a Concorde and gave me a mosquito.
Here.
Oh, just a minute. Okay. All right. There. Oh. All right, to work. Here, Ollie.
That's a good idea to record this.
Yes. Record it for posterity. Now, this is going to be the arrival, or the departure. It doesn't make any difference. They all look alike. Here we go.
Hey. Jojo, ven qua.
Cuidado con las malas vermelhas, por favor.
Okay.
You could have told me you spoke Portuguese.
And cramp your style on the radio? I wouldn't have missed your comments for the world. Ben, when they get tired, the hotel's over there.
Right, Anne. Oh, very mysterious. Let's have it. You want it, you got it. Graduated magna cum laude from the Helen Keller School of Modeling.
Sounds like easy money.
It sure does. It would have been cheaper to fly some banana plants to New York, if you ask me.
Really? And how about those 100-foot waterfalls?
Oh, Miss Hoyt, welcome. And your colleagues?
They'll be right along. Seriously, I need some very spectacular shots. Apart from the waterfalls, I want orchids in the wild, and not just any orchids. I need very specific colors to go with the clothes that I brought. Unfortunately, they're difficult to find. So you'll have your work cut out for you.
You certainly know what you are after, miss.
Well, we're more or less after the same thing, aren't we? Shall we talk dollars or cruceros?
Just as long as it's money. Can we use your office?
Sure.
Please.
Come along, come along. My entire life is caught up in those little brown bags. Stop!
I didn't mean to startle you.
It's okay. You just remind me of someone.
Well, I hope it's someone you like.
They're filled to overflowing with the Emperor's new clothes. We lose those, we lose everything, bimbo. Shapo uppo, comprendio?
I'm signing in for both of us, Ollie.
Good. You do just that. I detest autographs.
I'm sure you'll enjoy our accommodations.
Magic fingers on a walker bed, no doubt. Have you ever seen so many potted plants? Incredible. I always get nervous in a place with brass furniture. Vamonos, move along. That's it. Oh, look at that lady.
Hey, where'd you scare her up?
Well, she's not scared. You guys all set?
Bye-bye.
So malo, por favor.
Yeah, but what's this all about?
You police?
Oh, sure. Okay, go ahead. We're gonna be at that hotel that Villa was talking about. Right on the beachfront. Sounds great.
Maybe I ought to wire Rio and tell them to lock up their daughters.
There ain't no lock strong enough, pal. Because when we start the boogie tonight, that plastic Jesus up on the hill's gonna have to turn his back.
Maybe I better go along as chaperone.
Now, you better chaperone those two love bugs of ours. Amateurs give me the willies.
Look, they're smart, careful people. Their plan was good. Their word's good.
Yeah, and rookies of the year. Hey, it certainly makes me feel a lot better knowing that you're here with them. I'll put some of those karaoke ladies on ice for you, pal.
I just might have something on ice here.
This is nice equipment he's got here. Does Diller work out?
No, he had it set up for his sons just before his wife walked out on him.
Too bad.
No, it's not. I'll make him more sons. All he wants. Why don't you jog, Hans? For about 30 minutes. And then call it a day.
Okay.
Much too heavy for a man in your delicate condition.
What you have in mind isn't exactly recommended either.
Nonsense. Lovemaking is considered excellent therapy for cardiac patients. And I want you in the very peak of health.
Usually, my dear, this sort of affectionate display is meant to cover feelings that are quite different.
I like the way Lasky handled the Bailey brothers this morning. But that doesn't mean I think he can handle me.
You know, Tony, next time, Warren Lloyd was fine, but you know, I'd like something like Edgar or Clyde, you know? It's more classier. Yeah, and have you looked in the mirror lately? There's a limit to what people are gonna believe. Oh, no, there ain't. Hey, it looks like they're calling it a night. About time. They've probably been collecting overtime. Overtime. Old Han's gonna be putting in his time, too. But are you gonna be able to keep a straight face when he comes up empty-handed? Of course. I'm gonna act so outraged when he comes up. I'm gonna say, give me the aqua lung. I wanna go down there and take a look for myself. We're gonna have to rehearse. You know, I still say I can stash those emeralds somewhere in the car where nobody is gonna find them. Lasky and Diller may be wrong about us, but they're right about the 60 days. Now we're gonna dump them in the lower lake, and that's final. Oh, I don't like it. Doesn't mean we can't look at them a little bit. I'm taking a few samples. Hey,